Welcome to Advanced Controls for the Line 6 Helix floor. Let's jump right in. We're going to talk about the foot switches. On the Helix floor, there are 12 foot switches, some with dedicated functions and some with swapping functions. Our mode and edit switch, as well as our tap and tuner switch, don't change function. We'll talk more about those later. Our up and down switches on the left can change functions when held. We can cycle through our banks. We can hold them down. We can cycle through our presets. Or we can cycle through our snapshots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's our fifth one? By pressing the two buttons quickly, we can temporarily see all of our snapshots. Selecting a snapshot brings us back to our previous view. My layout's set up a certain way. I like to see my 10 stomps. I like my bank up and down. I like my snaps on the top and my stomps on the bottom. You can change all this by pressing the menu button. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. Going to your global settings and navigating down to foot switches. That brings us down to the foot switch setup menu where we can change it to whatever we want. Say we're in a preset and we have a distortion block we want to toggle on and off. We already know about the bypass button, but we want to assign this to a stomp switch because we want to use our feet. Simply touch a switch until the assign prompter appears and confirm. You can touch two of the foot switches together, just lightly touch, and confirm, and you'll swap assignments to a different switch. You can swap them anywhere you want. You can also customize and rename the foot switch. Not that knob. Yeah, that knob. Another way to do it is to hit the menu button, select bypass assign, and scroll that first encoder to whichever position you want the bypass assignment to be. Or just select none if you don't want it to be anywhere. All the way to the left. To the other left. Left. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Say you didn't want that drive pedal there, but you wanted to maybe control the drive level on your amp block. Perhaps you have an amp model that does a good clean and a good overdriven sound, and you want to utilize that. I might have a nice clean tone with my drive level down here, and I might want to bump it up for a nice overdrive sound. I'd hold the encoder for that drive parameter, learn controller, maybe this knob. Then I'll have my minimum value, which was maybe 1.2, and my max, bring it up to about 5. I'll hit my home button, toggle it here a few times, and you can see that when it's dim, it's at its minimum value, and when it's lit, it's at its maximum value. You can assign multiple parameters to the same switch. Maybe the drive sound will be too loud. You can assign the channel volume, a clean volume level that won't alter your tone, to the foot switch to attenuate the volume a little while the drive goes up. I'll take the minimum 7.5 and the maximum around 6.5 to help attenuate the volume. Assigning controllers is a valuable yet limited tool. Snapshots expand on bypass and controller assignments, allowing you to bypass as many blocks as you want while assigning up to 64 parameters. Say I wanted to have a nice clean channel for snapshot 1. I could push and turn. I could push and turn all of these, and I could have a specific sound. Go to my page over. Push, turn, push, turn, push, turn. I'm just going to push, turn all of these. Even my cap block. I can get a completely different sound from snapshot to snapshot if I wanted. I could have a super duper clean, super bassy, not too trebly, nice and loud, master volume up, super saggy, no hum and ripple. Who wants that? Nice fat ribbon mic, far away, some low cut. We're going to save that. Boom. Snapshot 1. And we'll go to snapshot 2. Snapshot 2 is going to be exactly the same until we change it. Now we'll bump up our drives. Probably going to need to drop our bass. We'll open up the tone a little bit, bump up the treble. We're probably going to need to drop the channel volume. We'll drop some master too. Drop the sag a little bit. Drop the bias. We're probably going to want a different mic on it. Bring it a little closer. Bring up the low cut. Drop some high cut down. Drop the early reflections a little bit for our second snapshot sound. Boom. Look at how all those parameters change. If you don't want a parameter assigned to snapshots, hold bypass, push the encoder, and you'll see the brackets go away. Pushing the preset will also select your snapshots, and you can rename your snapshots with whatever button does that. Thanks again for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.